मंगलवार शाम तक दी गई डेडलाइन तक फेडरल पब्लिक सैक्टर यूनियन ते सरकार दरमियान गलबात किसी तनपता ना लगन कारण 1,55,000 तो बाद पब्लिक सर्विसेज हड़ताल उत्ते पहुंच गए हैं। फेडरल डिपार्टमेंट्स ते एजेंसियां वालों उन्हां सेवावां दी लिस्ट जारी की गई है जिहड़ी वर्कर्स दे हड़ताल उत्ते जाण कारण प्रभावित होणगियां।
Its feet for 2 years. Finally, in the last 2 weeks, Treasury Board has come to the table and started negotiating. They could have done that a year and a half ago. They could have done that 6 months ago. Why did they wait until our deadline for a strike was fast approaching? That was absolutely not necessary, so that we can keep up or keep in line with the rate of inflation. Workers in this country are fed up, they're frustrated, and rightfully so. Everybody wants to pay workers nothing, but yet we sit back and we watch corporations make record profits. We're being gouged in grocery store aisles, we're being gouged in the gas pumps, but yet everybody wants to repress the workers' wages. When this government represses its wages on its own employees, what it's doing is repressing wages for all workers right across the country. Workers in this country are fed up and they deserve a fair and decent wage increase, and that is no different with federal public sector employees as well. Normally, will trickle down provincially, territorially, and private sectors employers as well. If this government continues to offer like nothing at the bargaining table for our members, every employer in the country is going to feel, oh, the federal government didn't give their employees nothing, we don't have to give our employees nothing either. If this government believes, as they say, they believe in workers, they'll come to the bargaining table and they'd set that bar for all workers across the country.
Okay.
In a very quality way. This government is on record as saying we have a world-class public service. Well, if that's true and you believe that and we believe that, then come to the bargaining table and show us that. Standing up in the House of Commons and making comments about the great work of the federal public service, that's no good for our members. Our members can't bring that to the bank. We need a fair and decent wage offer, no different than any other worker in this country. Everybody thinks federal public sector workers are making 6 figures. The majority of PSAC members make between $40,000 and $65,000 a year. They're not senior executive pay. And at $40,000 to $65,000 a year can hardly have another rollback hit, and that's what this government is proposing. The biggest percentage of our membership are between $40,000 and $65,000 a year. Again, a salary that can't suffer another rollback. It's up to the government to make sure that this strike doesn't last long and Canadians are not impacted. They know what they need to do. Come to the bargaining table, let's do this, let's get this done for everyone, including federal public sector members. Spread out, we're not taking over the streets, we're not shutting down airports or borders yet. We're not inconveniencing the public today. We're here on Parliament Hill in Ottawa. The public don't care about us being up here. We're not inconveniencing the public by being on Parliament Hill, and that is our strategy. We have strategic picket lines right across the